Hello, welcome to UkeChat number 2, and today I'd like to do a tutorial on the introduction that I play in Jack Johnson's Good People. It sounds something like this. And it incorporates bending of strings. Nice little technique to use in your playing. Okay, I'm going to divide the intro into two parts. Okay, the first part, on the E string, you're going to put your fingers on the first two frets like this and put it in a position where you can really bend the string like that. Okay, you're going to pluck the string and bend it like that. And then the second time you're going to pluck it and release. Now you may have to practice the timing of the release, but it should sound something like that. Okay, and keep your finger on the first fret E string because you need that note. You're going to play the C string, second fret, and then the first fret of the E string. Okay, together. Okay, now the second part of the intro, you go to the A string, third fret, first fret, E string, third fret, first fret, and then you go to the C string, second fret, and you're going to play one note and bend it. Sounds nice, huh? Then you release it and pluck it. Okay, so the second part is something like this. Okay, together again, let's go back to the first part, E string, first two frets, bend it, pluck it again and release, play these two notes, then go to the A string, E string, C string, second fret, bend it, and then release and pluck. And there you have it. I think one of the harder chords to play for ukulele players is the E chord. And I'd like to show you how I do it, and it might work for you. First of all, to play the E chord, you need to press the fourth fret of the G, C, and E strings, and also the second fret of the A string. Starting with the second fret on the A string, you can press it two ways. You can use your fingertip of the index finger, or I think for many people it might be easier just to lay your whole finger, just bar it like that on the second fret of all the strings. But the main thing is that the second fret on the A string is pressed, and make sure it's a nice clear sound, that it rings. Okay, now you need to press the fourth fret of the G, C, and E string, and I use these fingertips. Little finger goes on the E string, ring finger on the C string, and middle finger on the G string. So it'll be like that. Okay, and when you pluck the strings, just make sure each string is ringing nicely. It takes a little practice to get those fingers into position, but if you work at it, you can do it. That's the E chord. You can use this same formation to play E flat. You just move your fingers down one fret. That's E flat. And I use this formation to play Stevie Wonder's Don't You Worry About a Thing, just going down the neck with the same formation. 'Cause I'll be standing on the side when you check it out. When you get off your trip. Alright, there you have it. You can do it two ways. Put your fingertip on the second fret, A string, and these three fingers will reach into position. Or lay the finger across the entire second fret. One thing I should mention is the angle of the wrist. When you play certain chords, you may have to move your wrist. Don't be too stiff, otherwise you cannot play certain chords. Sometimes you have to move that wrist. Get it into position so your fingers can get into position. And this is how it looks for me. Alright, good luck with the E chord.